Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of, I can't talk, it's already early in the morning. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Wigging Out with Bobby Z, hosted by me, Bobby Z. This is not going to be a tutorial. I promise you, I have like 4 or 5 tutorials recorded right now that I just haven't edited yet. Recording tutorials and everything in HD takes about like 4 times longer to upload and edit and convert and all of that stuff than when I used to do it on my phone or on my computer. It's the price you have to pay for a better picture, so I'm just super busy and I haven't had time to go through and edit them down. And tutorials are a lot of footage and you try to fit it into like 15 minutes and it's a lot. So today's gonna kind of be a life update video. I was gonna do like my year in review video like I did last year for kind of what happened to me during 2014, but it's almost March now, so it's kind of late to do a year in review video, so let me just do a life update video. So, life update number 1, I completely redid Wigland, as you can see here. I took the old furniture and moved it to the other side of the apartment that had no furniture, and this is by a Container Store. This is the Alpha system. Please don't ask specifics about like what all I have here, because number 1, I don't know off the top of my head. I have to look at my receipt. And number 2, very soon, once I get those other videos I talked about edited down and posted, I'm gonna do a Wigland makeover video so you guys can see exactly what all I have going on here. So the last life update, I don't remember if we're on 5 or 6 right now, is a big life update, and I haven't talked about it pretty much anywhere via here or Facebook or Instagram or anything, and it's that Josh and I are no longer together. We broke up right after Thanksgiving, like the first week of December. You don't know our lives, you don't know what went on. Please just don't leave any mean or rude comments about me, our relationship, or him, or anything right here, because that's not cool. And would you like it if someone did that to you when you just went through a breakup and it was your first relationship ever? Don't think so. So think with your head. So just keep those kind of comments at bay, please. I did make a video with my best friend when I went home about a week after the breakup, and we made this video called the Bestie Boyfriend Breakup Log or something like that. And it was like 5 questions about your breakup. Like, you know, what song reminds you of the breakup? How did it happen? How did this? Da 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 da. Oh, my battery's gonna die. 1 second. Okay, battery has been changed. Coffee time. Okay, so I made that bestie breakup vlog video about a week after the breakup, but at that point I hadn't seen Josh since he left the night that we broke up, and he and I really hadn't talked much then, so I didn't have the closure and like the understanding of like exactly what happened and what I needed to know before I could like begin to move on. So I wasn't, you know, emotional in the video. I wasn't crying or being crazy or anything, but just going back and watching it, I was like, you know what, I maybe shouldn't post this so soon after the breakup. It was on my cell phone even too, and like her old bedroom at her parents' house and bad lighting and just not a great video. So you guys are probably wondering how I'm doing. I'm doing okay. It's hard because I'd never been in a relationship before, and I'd never gone through a breakup subsequently before. So it was a little hard for me at first, just because it's like with this person every day, you sleep with them, you spend time with them, and then all of a sudden they're gone. And it's, I mean, it was rather mutual. It wasn't like we had a huge fight and stuff happened. It was relatively mutual. He did initiate it, but I kind of fought it for about 5 seconds, and then I found out some stuff, and I was just like, you know what, it's best if we just end this. And you know, I still love him, and he still does mean a lot to me. I don't think I could be friends with him. As they said in Ragtime, we can never go back to before. And that's, you know, me now. That's me almost 3 months after the breakup. That's me now. You know, in the future, once we both move on and we're in other relationships, what have you, it might change. But as of right now, I don't want to be friends with him, and I don't think that I can. I do miss him a lot. Always the times where I find something out and he's the first person that I would know that would appreciate what I just found out or what I saw, and I want to tell him, but I need to like respect myself and my heart and just not reach out to him. And nothing bad happened. Like, nothing terrible happened with the breakup. We just, neither of us were really happy. We'd grown apart. And, the people grow and change every day. Got to a point where we weren't syncing up with our growth and everything together, and it was putting a wedge between us. And so that's kind of what happened. There aren't really any hard feelings with it. For the most part, it's nothing crazy. He's friends with all of his exes, and I knew that when we got together that he still had exes in his life, and I know a lot of people that still have their exes in their life, but for me, having this be my first relationship and having made it to 27 without ever having to deal with that kind of stuff, for me, I think it's best if we just stay in our own lives and everything. I have seen him since. He did come to one of my drag shows, and I was kind of a dick and kind of ignored him the whole time, but he came unannounced. I didn't know he was coming, and I was in show mode. And it was a competition, and first round of competition went terrible for me, so I just didn't want to deal with that right then. When my second number was done, he was gone. And so I texted him and said, thank you for coming, because, it meant a lot to me that he came and that he was thinking of me, but at the same time, it was such a weird night for me that the fact that he was there just kind of was no, I can't deal with this right now. My best friend, the one who I did the bestie breakup vlog video with, her father always says people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I really think that Josh was in my life for a reason. And it was, to teach me what I need and want in a relationship, and also teach me self-worth and self-love. I have almost 13,000 subscribers, so I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that is recently single, going through a breakup of a year and living together and all of that. So all I have to say is that to you guys out there also going through this, that it is hard, and it's hard to go to bed every night and not have them next to you, and it's hard to come home and do the stuff that you guys always did together, like watching TV and eating ice cream is what we did all the time. It's hard, and it gets better. Every day it gets better. And my best friend who also went through a breakup around the same time, and I have been talking pretty much every day, at least once or twice a day, since this all went down. It's really helpful when you go through a situation such as a breakup. You have friends and family to help you and support you, because if I didn't have them, it would have really tore me up, the fact that he was gone. And it also helps that my best friend and Josh are pretty much the same person. If it's freaky, they're pretty much the same person. And so she's able to help me kind of get into his mind and where he's coming from and why he's doing things and everything. So she's really helped me understand more so the relationship now than I did when we were together. It's hard going through a breakup and trying to make yourself feel better, but it's weird for me because I've honestly had better self-esteem and better energy and everything since this has all happened. And I'm not quite sure exactly why that is, but I feel a lot better about myself, and I feel, I don't feel discouraged or downhearted or anything about, never finding love again or being single the rest of my life. It's only been 3 months. It's not that deep, girl. It's hard, but, every day is a new day, and every day it gets easier and it gets better. And, there's some times where I don't think about him at all in a day. And there's sometimes where I think about him all day. And that's what happens when you break up. You go through the stages of grieving, however many there are. What is it? 3, 4, or something like that. Denial and pain, and I don't know. Maybe I should have Googled that before I talked about it. Even though I am happier and I feel better about myself, it's been really hard for me to get my work ethic back up and to do stuff. So it's I've been taking a lot longer to get to custom projects, and I've been taking a lot longer to get to doing orders and everything. And I'm not really quite sure why or where that's coming from. I'm also exhausted and run down, and I haven't really had a day off since the middle of December when I went home for a weekend. And, I had gum surgery, and my grandpa died, and I had to go home again, and it's just been this whirlwind of a new year. And so it's kind of I'm so exhausted. All I want to do is sleep all day and not edit videos, not record videos. And this morning I woke up and I was like, I really need to do that life update video. Like, I need to get it out there, like what's going on, and here it is. Yeah, so that's pretty much it with the life update video, I guess. It's kind of just like stuff going on. And, like I said, it's hard, but you move on and you grow, and what the hell? I can't talk today. Yes, it's like 12 degrees out, and yes, I'm still drinking iced coffee. Come for me, bitch. And like, apologies for not having a video up in a really long time. I don't think I've done one yet this year, have I? I'd have to look. I don't remember. I've literally recorded like 5 whole tutorials, and I just haven't edited them yet. Like I said, it takes forever, and I've just been so busy between doing the Broadway thing, doing custom orders, doing my business, and doing videos, and trying to like get out there and date again. It's just been like something in my life has to go, and something has to like open up time for me to be myself and time for me to grow. Like I said, I am hiring an office assistant, so that'll be 9 hours a week that I'll have back to do whatever the hell I want. And I'm also going to start looking for an assistant, and not like, I'm not doing an apprenticeship, I'm not doing like an intern thing. I need an assistant that like already knows what they're doing and can help me a couple times a week with roller sets, basically doing day work calls, getting roller sets done, blocking things, washing things. That's all. And it's like, I don't really have the time right now to train somebody how to do everything. I kind of just need to pull one of my wig friends from Broadway and be like, yo, come help me on Thursday mornings, thanks. And it's what I have to do to step up my game and to get my business to the next level and grow as a person and as a business and as a designer. It's a necessary evil that you have to start trusting people, and you have to start dealing out work. And I have been dealing out work pretty much anytime I've gotten a custom order in the past month with something that requires extra hair sewn in. I've passed those sewing projects along to wig Broadway friends of mine to do for me, and then I'll cut and set and style them myself when I get them back. Because again, they already know what they're doing. I can trust them. It's fine. So I need to start doing more of that in the future in terms of like sets, and I'll do all the comb outs and everything myself, but it's just like sometimes I need to be able to crank out 12 wigs in a day, and that's really hard to do by yourself, especially when you work from home. It's the worst when you work from home. So yeah, so that was my life update video. I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to stay tuned very soon. I know I've been saying very soon for like 6 months now with these damn tutorials. Like I said, it takes forever with this HD, and my computer is about 5 years old, and it's so slow, and it has like no hard drive space, so I constantly have to move stuff around. I'm getting a new computer soon. I need to get on that like today. Once I get those tutorials edited, they're not in this space. They're in my old wig land, so don't be like, what's going on? They're old. Some of them I recorded like in November. Some of them are old, girl. So when those come up, don't be confused about what's going on back here, because it was old and I'm just haven't had time to do it. It's almost like having therapy, like being able to talk to a camera. And I know like the camera's not going to talk back, but I know that you guys are watching, and like I know like I recognize screen names when I get comments like, oh, that person's been commenting for a while, or oh, that person messaged me. And it's so good to know that like all over the world people have my back, and people believe in me, and people like me, because sometimes you struggle with that, especially after a breakup. Even though I have been feeling marginally better about myself since the whole thing happened, it's it's good to know that some people out there still like me. Be sure to check out bobbypins.com, where I have an amazing selection of wig styling accessories and products, as well as beautiful synthetic lace front wigs and synthetic hair. I pretty much have everything that you guys need to get your wig projects done right. All my fun social media stuff and links are down in the box, as well as my contact information. Sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys very soon for another fun video, and maybe it'll be a tutorial. Here's hoping. Oh, thanks. Have a great rest of your week, you guys. Bye.